Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Destination Next, a series of programs in which we will explore new and exciting places around the Greater Toronto area. I'm your host Bilal Tahir, but I'm not the only one on this exciting journey. With me, I have my fellow explorers.
And you are watching Destination Next.
A new destination, what fascination. We'll go exploring a new creation. See to feel Earth, travel around the world. See to feel Earth, travel around the world. So here we go, a new destination, some inspiration, a little agitation, more complication. We'll push our minds for some formulation. We'll go exploring a new destination. Destination Next.
In this show, us kids will travel on the GTA to learn about the environment that surrounds us. Exploring is promoted in the Jamaat because in the Holy Quran, Allah had laid great emphasis on traveling. Say, travel in the earth and see how He originated the creation. Then will Allah provide the latter creation. Surely, Allah has power over all things.
Today we're going to be looking at the honeybee farm owned by the Ahmadiyya Jamaat, located in Bradford, Canada. It is approximately a 35-minute bus ride from Beth Lassam Mosque.
I've never been to a bee farm before. I wonder what it's like.
I can't wait to learn about bees and how they live in hives and make honey.
I love eating honey. Did you know that the Holy Quran mentions bees, honey, and it says that Allah Ta'ala revealed to the bee how to make honey?
Wow, I knew honey was good, but I never knew it was so good that it was revealed.
He says in chapter 16, verse 69 of the Holy Quran, "And thy Lord has inspired the bee, saying, Make thou houses in the hills, and in the trees, and in the trellises which they build. Then eat of every kind of fruit, and follow the ways of thy Lord that have been made easy for thee. There comes forth from their bellies a drink of varying hues. Therein is a cure for men. Surely in that is a sign for a people who reflect."
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome in our apiary, the apiary of Ta'aleem Department and the Humanity First here in Bradford.
Dr. Saab, what is an apiary?
An apiary is the location where we put hives.
Dr. Saab, I have a question. How many bees are here in this apiary?
In this apiary, we have about 18 colonies or 18 beehives, and inside of each, at least now at this time, about 50,000 bee workers. And in total, there's about 1 million workers or bees.
Are there different kinds of bees?
There's in the nature more than 20,000 species of bees, but the species of bees who produce honey are only 9 species till now. And this species, we call it worldwide bees. It's the Apis mellifera bees in Latin. But in a colony, we have 3 members that the queen duty are only laying eggs, and by the pheromone excreted by the queen, it organizes the work in the hive. The presence of the queen maintain all the member of the colony. If there is no queen, there is no relation between the other member. The male or drone, they are in summer only. And in winter, the worker expel them outside and they die outside. There is no male in winter in the colony. And the worker does a lot of work, guarding the entrance of the hive, building the frames, excreting the wax, bee wax, recollecting or foraging from the nature and collecting nectar, pollen, propolis, and water too. And they fan the hive and maintain the temperature of the hive. And they do rearing the offspring, and they take care of the queen. If they don't take care of the queen, it will die. And even the worker, if there is no queen, as we said before, there is no social society and there is no organized work in the hive.
Why do the worker bees kick the drones out in the winter?
Because they cannot do anything. Only the duty of the male or drone is mating with the vierge queen in spring and summer. After that, there is no need for the male.
The bees and the bear.
I am the queen bee, and here I am my fellow colony. I have my drones and my worker bees. My job is to lay eggs that will grow into adult bees, either drones or workers. I'm usually the biggest bee in the hive. Bees, come serve me.
We are the drone bees, and we help the queen bee lay eggs. We eat 3 times as much as any other bee, which means that we sometimes go bigger than the queen bee herself.
We are the worker bees. We do all the work in the hive. We clean and polish the cells, build beeswax combs, clean the hive, gather incoming nectar, and guard the entrance.
You missed a spot.
And don't forget caring for and protecting the queen. Our job is to make this royal jelly for her to eat and make sure she stays out of harm's way. Us bees can live up to 2 months in the summer and 6 months in the winter. I'm so tired.
Go, my bees, collect some more pollen.
Okay. Here you go, Majesty. Pollen.
But despite our efforts, a crisis has occurred.
Oh no! Yes, I've sensed it. The big bad bear has stolen our honey.
We can't let him get away with it. Should we get him? Go, my bees. Rescue our honey. Be careful.
Okay.
Let's go. We have to find the big bad bear before he eats all our honey. Come on.
There he is. I see him.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to take your honey without your permission, but I was so hungry and your honey smelled so good.
It's okay, Bear. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes.
We have pine leaves here. Cool. Here there's fire now, but when we start to smoke, should be a cool smoke. Put in the smoker. And as we said before, beekeeper should have smoker and hive tool and a brush. And we will see why we need all of those. Firstly, we start to smoke on the entrance from a little bit far from the bees and make some smoke go inside the nuc or the hive. We wait about 30 seconds, and after that we can open the lid.
Cool.
And smoke again.
Oh no.
Smoke again. No, it's a cool smoke, not hot. Shouldn't be hot. You hear the sound of the bees, the voice, that they are aware that there's danger or something like that, but they don't attack. Now, 2 times, not too much, because sometimes honey get the odor and the taste of
Dr. Saab, why don't they attack?
They don't attack because normally when we don't use the smoker, bees try to attack when you open because they excrete a kind of pheromone that provoke them to attack the enemy around the hive. When we smoke, the pheromone will be lost. Now we smoke another time, a little bit, and we use the tool to separate the frames and get out the frame.
Whoa! Thousands of
Here we see a frame built by wax, and this this very nice yellow wax coming, and inside nectar, yellow nectar coming from this plant and from the mustard in the other area. Normally bee wax not so yellow like this, but it is because of this crop and this kind of flower of this herb.
How does it feel?
This is the second frame. Here we see the bee workers. The workers here do their work, store the honey. This honey is closed now, and the opercle here of wax. When we excrete the honey, we cut this this film of wax. Here we can see a bee with pollen on their third pair of legs. It comes with the pollen. This pollen is coming now from mustard. We will arrive to the, we call it brood nest. Here we will see the offspring and the queen. This is the queen. I marked it this morning. You will see it. And here, the brown cover here indicate that we have here brood, the offspring of bees. This is the queen.
Where's the blue dot? Where's the queen?
The queen is a little bit disturbed because I
told you.
colored it this morning, marked it this morning, and I opened before. Normally we shouldn't open a hive 2 times in a day. Honey, ripe honey here. That's why they close it. And we have fresh honey here, not ripened yet. We can see here inside the cells, the eggs, the small larvae, white, and the pupae covered by this color of brown color. This is we call it nuke. It means a small beehive. It has 5 frames only, and we use it for rearing a queen or splitting hives. When we split a big hive or strong hive in spring, we use small boxes like this and rearing inside queens.
How long do they live?
How long they live? Very important question. A queen can live between 2 to 5 years, but beekeepers change it every 2 years. It is more economical. The worker in summer, they live about less than 2 months, the workers. The male lives maybe, or drone, maybe 2 to 4 months. But the worker bee lives in winter maybe till 6 months because they don't do any work. They only stay in the hive, consuming honey and producing temperature and make warm the hive. They don't go outside. Now we have finished to visit the hive. We have seen the hive, the queen. We have seen the workers and honey and the offspring in many phases: egg, larvae, and pupae, and the adult bee.
Today was really fun. I learned so much.
Thank you, Dr. Saad, for teaching us today.
Jazakallah.
You are welcome. Jazakumullah.
Thank you for joining us on today's adventure.
Join us again on
Destination Next. Khadafis.
Next time on Destination Next.
Basically, different animals and plants, they all need very specific things to survive. So that's why our habitats are important. And what happens is actually that pond might even drown some of the trees in the area, and they'll chop and eat those ones too.
The weather here in Canada, in this area, is very humid. It influences a lot the quality of the fruit.
Jazakallah for watching. We hope that you liked our episode today. You can also get creative and share with us your pictures and drawings for a chance to win Destination Next souvenir. Also, tell us where you'd like to explore next on Twitter and Instagram at MTA Canada. We look forward to hearing from you.
And take this one.
I ordered the honeycomb.
Take it. Take it. Straight away.
Huh?
No.
Eat it.
Honeycomb. Take it, chew it, and swallow it.
Too sweet.
Wildflower honey. Now, the honeycomb. This is a bee? Bee. No, those are wasps.
Oh.
Wasp. Yellow jacket.